So here we are, little bonus fossil episode. Have you?
Yeah.
That's Reese boy. We're just going to go down here and see if we can find some fossils. Start them young. Morning. So yeah, there's not too many people on the beach today, which is good. Tide's out. It's looking quite nice. It's quite warm as well. There you are. There's Filey in the distance. Oh, we've got one fisherman over there, look. We'll have to get out and do a bit more sea fishing. So yeah, you watch today. Reese, who's 3, who's my nephew. I bet he finds a better fossil than me, you watch. It generally happens, but we'll see. There we are, we've got Bempton Cliffs in the distance there. And I'm glad we've got clouds, otherwise it would be too hot. It was too hot yesterday, 25 degrees, and I was absolutely sweltering when I was fishing. But yeah, it's a good day. Let's hope we find something. Right, we're on the beach now, and we've got plenty of rocks to look at. Aye, Reese is going to help me out, you Reese. See what we can find. Yeah. Yeah, you got to check each one, mate. That's definitely.
No, that isn't one.
No, that's not one, mate.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, there is quite a few people on the beach today.
What this is?
Yeah, no, that's not one. It's just looks like a piece of flint, mate.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of pea.
So yeah, we found our first ammonite, but it's not very good. You can see him in there peeking out. He's wearing away. I'm not going to take it because it's well gone, but we'll leave it for somebody else, and we'll keep on looking, won't we, Reese? So I think what we've got is a multi-block of ammonites in here.
Something must have done this.
Oh yeah, that's not a fossil, but it's erosion, that Reese, it's erosion. So yeah, we've got an ammonite here, an ammonite poking out round there, so I think
this one.
it's a nice colour, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a fossil, but it's a nice colour, that one.
Yep, different.
So we're going to give this a whack and see if anything's inside.
Yeah, then we're gonna whack it with an hammer.
Yep. Right, so we've given it a little tap with a hammer. It's cracked. Let's see if there's anything inside. Well, there's a big shell inside, as you can see.
Yep.
I don't think there's any ammonites, but there's a nice big shell here, which I think I'm going to take.
A big one.
Yeah, there's plenty of trace fossils. I'm only on that first section, and actually that rock that I did break on closer inspection did have a nice ammonite inside, and I broke it, but I'm hoping I can glue it together, and hopefully it might be a multi-block and there'll be a few more inside. But we've just found a little piece of ammonite there. It's well gone, and who can spot the other big piece of ammonite? Don't know if any of you can spot it. Just there, that was a big piece of ammonite. It's very well water rolled though, but that was definitely from a big specimen, that. Yeah, I mean, I've seen plenty of coral just here, because we're not too far away from the no, you see somebody's made a mound just over there. Yeah, we're not too far away from the cliff bit, but no, I don't think that's anything. Well, yeah, there's plenty to go at. I haven't got much time here today because obviously I've got my nephew, my partner, with me here today, so we're only here for a couple of hours. But no, I think I found a multi-block, which is nice, and I'm fingers crossed I can stick that back together and see what it looks like. I'll show you closer inspection when I get in the garage, and we'll have a proper look and see what can be done. But that's the chance that you take, hitting it with a hammer. I was hoping it'd come out okay, but it didn't. It broke up, but that's what super glue's for. Super glue it back together and see if there's any more in that particular block. Yeah, I don't know if there'll be a chance of a ichthyosaur vert today, but you never know. We're out having a look, and you never know what you're going to find, because obviously people do miss stuff. Even I miss stuff and I can't see everything, so fingers crossed we'll find something interesting. Even though I'm only here for a couple of hours, I've made one nice find, and hopefully we'll find something else. Right, you can see how much sand we've got here today. There's no clay exposed at all, but we're going to have a look at some of these rocks just near the cliffs and see if we can find anything interesting, because you never know. But there's a hell of a lot of sand on here today.
I've got everything we need. Whoa!
You've got everything you need, that's good. Now let's start finding them fossils.
Let's start running.
Over here, Reese. Reese. So you can see our Reese boy there is looking for fossils in there, and I've just found a couple of gryph here, very worn out.
Uncle,
There's one, very worn out though.
Uncle,
Yeah,
I'm looking for fossils in these, what's stuck together.
yeah, that's good. You look in there and you show me if you can find anything. Yeah, it's good to teach them young, get them into some history, natural history. Well, we should carry on to the Speeton clay,
Yeah.
and then see if we can find any Speeton shrimp.
Yeah, let's carry on in the big
He's absolutely peeing down now. Said it was going to be nice, but we're getting a bit wet. But never mind. Seen a few gryph here today. Still just that one ammonite. Wondered what that was then. I thought it was a cliff fall. It was a couple of kids on bikes. No, that's nothing. Yeah, there's a load of sand on here today, so we can't get to the clay that's out there. So we'll have to stick to the clay. Oh, there's something in there, look. And I think there's an ammonite in there. And it's the round sort of shape. So I'm going to take that. Well, we've reached a bit of the Speeton clay. And let's see if there's anything poking out. I found a big belemnite down here last time. The biggest belemnite I've ever found. I think we'll be going home soon, to be honest, because the rain is getting quite bad. And we can't keep Reese out in the rain. I could stay out in it all the time, but I think we'll be going back to the car pretty soon. But it's nice to be out for a couple of hours anyway. Yeah, you see there's quite a lot of mud come down that's covering the clay. But there we go. Found a couple of pieces. I've seen plenty of sections of ammonite. Very well water worn though. But you never know, the very next find could be something interesting. Yeah, I haven't been for a while because I've been doing my fishing, but start work on the 25th, so my time will be limited, so I was trying to get in as much as possible before I start work again. Yeah, there's quite a lot of mud that's slumped down over the clay, as you can see. Band of clay there. All we need now is an ichthyosaur sticking out of there and we're sorted.
Well, this is the block I actually smashed on the beach, and initially I didn't think there was anything in it. But you can see here we've got a huge shell just there. It's quite nice, and that is all intact. And then we've got an ammonite just here, which is another nice specimen. But as you can see, when I'd actually hit it, some of it's broke off. But we're going to glue some pieces back together, and I'm going to prep it down, because on the bigger block you can see there's pieces stuck in there. So we're going to glue it all back together and slowly prep it down, and I'm hoping once I've done that we're going to get some more ammonites in here, because I've seen a few more in here. So hopefully, because there's one here, just move the rock a bit that way. Can you see there? It's poking out there. So I think we've got another one in there. So we'll prep all that down and see if we can get one out there. I shouldn't have hit it really, but sometimes they come out real good, and sometimes you can break them. But I'm going to super glue them together, and fingers crossed it won't be too bad. So we just got a piece here that I'm going to glue on. I've got a piece there what I'm going to glue on, and then we're going to prep it down, and fingers crossed it'll look quite nice, because this is the only second one of these particular ammonites that I've found. So that was a particularly nice block from Speeton. Right, so there's the pieces glued back together. So doesn't look too bad. I'll let that set and then I shall glue the rest of it back on. The way the ammonite is facing, it's facing sort of downwards, and I'm going to have to come in, I think, from the other side to prep that piece back on. But it'll look nice because you've got a big shell there and you've got a lovely ammonite just there, and once polished, this little piece here will look quite nice. And then of course I'm going to do a bit more prepping on that particular block, and we should get a couple of decent ammonites out of there. So even though it's broken, I'm still well chuffed with it because I can repair it. Yeah, this is the other piece I picked up from Speeton, and it's got a particular ammonite shape, as you can see, and there's a little nutshell poking out there. You couldn't really see it on my GoPro because when you go up close you can't really see the detail in the rock. So I was just looking at this and I noticed something peeking out. Now it's only something very small and you can very easily miss, but I'm going to show you now what I saw poking out, and this will show you that there's hopefully a beautiful ammonite in here. But obviously it's going to take a bit to prep, but if I get a bit closer here, can you see that? Can you see them things sticking out of there? A telltale sign that we've got an ammonite in there. See the sutures there? So fingers crossed we'll have a nice ammonite in there. It's not too worn either, so it should be a nice specimen, that. First full one I've found. Well, actually it's the second full one I've found at Speeton. Usually the break up, because you usually find the hetramorph ammonites at Speeton, and because they're that big they break up. But I've not found many small ones. But now once prepped, I'm hoping that there's going to be a really nice ammonite in there. So it wasn't a bad couple of hours collecting with my nephew. He absolutely loved it, learning about different fossils and different coloured rocks, and it was quite nice teaching him actually. You know, a couple of hours was long enough with him because obviously children do get bored, but yeah, I loved it. Great couple of hours out at Speeton. So if you've liked this video, like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll get up to North Yorkshire, Brunswick Bay maybe, or Saltwick Bay, and see what we can find. So thank you for watching.